As the political firestorm over the search of Trump's Mar-A-Lago home intensifies, the former American president has now asked the judge to halt the Justice Department's investigation of the files that have been seized from his home until a special master is appointed in the case. Now, Trump's legal team has filed a lawsuit against the U.S. government over the FBI's search, seeking to temporarily stop the Bureau from reading the seized documents. In the lawsuit, his legal team has asked that an independent lawyer should be appointed to oversee the documents that the agents removed from the property earlier in the month. The suit specifically also requests the appointment of a special master not connected to the case to assist in the probe. Now, this is the first time that Trump's legal team has filed a lawsuit since the search at Mar-A-Lago on the 8th of August. The lawsuit has also asked the investigators to return any items outside the scope of the search warrant. The court filing has further argued that Trump had been cooperating with agents and that the search was unnecessary. His lawyers say that the warrant was overly broad and the search violated the Fourth Amendment of the U.S. Constitution, which protects Americans against unreasonable search and seizure. The development comes just days after the U.S. magistrate judge had given the Justice Department just 1 week's time to provide a redacted copy of the affidavit that was used to justify the search of Trump's residence. This after several media organizations had asked the judge to unseal all documents related to the raid to get a clear picture behind the investigation. Now, the FBI has also conducted a massive raid on Trump's luxurious Florida property just 2 weeks back to investigate whether Trump had improperly handled the government records by taking them from the White House to Mar-a-Lago. This is because, as per the protocol, all U.S. presidents must transfer their documents and emails to a government agency called the National Archives after they leave the White House. And earlier in the year, the agency had said that it had retrieved about 15 boxes of papers from Mar-a-Lago which Trump should have handed over when he left the White House. It also said that they included classified information and asked the Justice Department to investigate further. And also our correspondent Susan Tehrani has sent us this report from New York. Listen in.
Former U.S. President Donald Trump has filed a lawsuit asking a federal judge in Florida to appoint a special watchdog to review the documents seized from his Mar-a-Lago residence by the FBI. Trump's lawsuit also suggests that the FBI raid on his residence was politically motivated. He also asked the judge to block the Department of Justice from, quote, further review of seized material from his residence until the so-called special master is appointed to review those documents. Now, the special master could be an attorney, it could be a retired judge, generally a neutral third party, and is usually appointed in criminal cases when there is concern that some of the material seized by authorities should not be viewed because it's protected by attorney-client privilege or perhaps other concerns. Trump's suit also asked that the DOJ be required to provide him with more detailed inventory of the material seized from his Mar-a-Lago home in Florida, and that the federal government return any material that was not in the scope of the search warrant authorized by the raid. Susan Tehrani reporting from New York for WION World is One.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.